Hey there friends, thanks for checking in. We're going to do a comparison video today with the HK VP9 and the M&P 2.0. Both real nice handguns. They enjoy a very good reputation amongst the gun community, and many people call these their carry guns. Both Palmer frame, striker fired handguns that work real well in their own way. Let's start with price. The VP9 will run you $550 plus on average. I've seen it on sale for a little less, but on average you're looking at $550, maybe a little bit more. With the M&P 2.0, it used to be at that same price point, but it has dropped since. And now we're looking at in the mid 400s for the 2.0. So we see a $100 less for the M&P 2.0. So let's see if HK VP9 can make up that price difference with the features. We'll start with the grip. Now, one of the things that I really enjoy with HK handguns are the options that you have with the grip. Interchangeable grip panels, interchangeable back straps. Nice features to custom fit your hand size. Minor finger grooves there, but it's very comfortable. It's very comfortable to shoot. Not heavy texturing at all. It is quite well stippled, but I wouldn't say it's very aggressive. The mag release is on the trigger guard. It is ambidextrous. All right, just like that. And when I drop it, I usually use my trigger finger. So that means finger comes off the trigger, hits it there. Not a big deal. I have several guns with that setup. I kind of like the button that this offers. So let's move over here. Here we have the 2.0. Heavy texturing on the grip. Very, very much aggressive. And when you squeeze that, you can feel that dig into your hand. Some people like that. Matter of fact, the people who stipple their own guns would love this texturing. It goes throughout the whole grip. And once again, the mag release is right there. Now this you could reach from your thumb, as where over here you're really not going to reach that too far from your thumb unless you have just these excessively long thumbs. I can't do it. I use my trigger finger. But I do enjoy that better for quicker mag reloads. Some of the other features we're looking at are 1913 rails on both of them. 3-dot sights. However, the HK has luminescent dot sights, or luminescent activated sights, I should say. So, you know, if I put it in a dark room right now, these would glow very bright, as where these are standard 3-dot sights. Not a big deal, but a little bit. You know, it's kind of nice. One thing that we can notice on the back of the slide is that the HK has a striker fire indicator. So once the slide has been charged, you'll see that to red, and then when it's no longer charged, it will, that red part will go away. Not so much here on the 2.0. The size is very similar. Matter of fact, these guns align very well. We could take a look at the difference there in the slide and in the grip. Just about the same. Eventually we'll get them on the scale and take a look at that. Let's get to the trigger. I really like the HK trigger. It does have a trigger bar safety in there, but when you pull that, it's just so smooth, right at 5.4 pounds. And then your resets right there. I find the trigger to be amazingly quick with the follow-up shots, which, you know, I find that important. Now, I do not have a problem with the M&P trigger. A lot of people do. They talk about the Hinge Trigger. Little bit of a take up there, but it breaks, and it's fairly quick as well. And your reset is right there for your follow-up shots. Different trigger mechanism, but similar trigger action. One of the things I will say is that when I shot both these guns side by side, I know 9mm doesn't have much recoil to offer, but it seemed like the VP9 was just so comfortable to shoot. It just, you know, ate up any recoil that the 9mm offered. I felt it a little more in the 2.0. I'm not sure why. And it wasn't a big deal, but I just felt it. So when you shoot them side by side, this is just like a very comfortable shooter, and this was comfortable, but I felt it a little bit more. And I think what happened was, because of that, and because I do better with this type of trigger, I shot the VP9 better. I was more accurate with my shots. I felt more comfortable aligning the sights and the way the gun functioned and the way it felt in my hand. And as I gained confidence, I did better with the VP9. Now that's on me. That's not on the gun, because I've seen people shoot amazingly well with the 2.0. not even the 2.0, the M&P line. They have shot so well with the Smith & Wesson M&Ps that it you know, kind of humbles me to say it was on me and not the gun. Alright, so let's weigh these guns. We're not even going to bother with the empty mag weight. Here we have 16 rounds with the VP9. And we'll put that on the scale, weighing in at 32 3/4 ounces. And here we have a full mag of 17 rounds with the M&P 2.0. And that's weighing in at 34 1/8 ounce. So a little bit heavier. It does have, you know, one more round, but that won't account for that much of a weight difference. The VP9 is a little bit lighter. Both of these guns disassemble the exact same way. Here we have the VP9, the slide's locked back. We're going to push this lever down, release the slide, and pull off the slide from the frame. And here we have a captured recoil spring and a 4-inch barrel. Simple process. Same thing with the 2.0. Slide is locked back. We have an unloaded gun, and we're going to move that lever down, release the slide. Here we have to pull the trigger. No big deal. And we also have a captured recoil spring and the barrel. Very easy and simple setups. Very functional for both guns. The M&P 2.0 will come with 3 additional back straps, a total of 2 mags, the gun itself, paperwork, lock, everything else tucked into that pad on top of the case. With the VP9, you'll get the gun itself, 2 additional back straps, and then the grip panels that we talked about, 2 magazines, a speed loader, paperwork, lock, everything else tucked in. Now we're at the point where one of these guns has to be selected. You know, is the additional $100, maybe even more, worth it for the VP9? Or will the 2.0 suit all of your needs? You know, for target shooting, self-defense, having a blast at the range. Well, both of these guns will do an excellent job. But as far as I am concerned, I shot the VP9 a little bit better. Yeah, it's a little bit more money, but I shot it better. And for me and my shooting style, it worked a little bit better. Not to say that this isn't worthy. It definitely is. Somebody else could go to the range and have a different impression. But if I had to choose one, I would pay the additional money and get the VP9. I just like the way it felt at the range. And both of these are quality guns. You really can't do wrong either which way. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.